Michael passed away, Michael Kenneth Williams, which was sort of a gut punch to everybody who worked with him on Boardwalk Empire, on The Wire, and knew the gracious person he was. I wrote a script called The Devil Goes Down, and I was going to shoot it, and the key grip gave it to Michael. And it was a short script, and he came up to me and just said, I love your script, let's do it. I'll play the devil. When do you want to shoot? I said, I didn't even know he was reading it. And I said, okay, well, give me a month of prep, and we'll shoot it. I'll shoot you out on one day. And he said, okay. So we shot sun up to sundown on a Saturday for him. Got him out of there. A lot of Boardwalk Empire people came down to help out after a night shoot on Friday, so it was a real team effort. And, you know, once Michael saw the red suit and the red hat, he just smiled and said, I'm going to look good in that.
Woo, woo!
He helped out an aspiring filmmaker. I mean, that's, for him, Omar from The Wire, Chalky from Boardwalk Empire. I mean, we've done a lot of film festivals, and some of the film festivals, they have blocks where they have a notable person, and we've been in those blocks, and everybody just keeps saying, how did you get him? How did you get him? Well, that's pretty much the story, just his generosity. I just thought, wouldn't it be kind of cool to do a film as if the devil was challenging the different generations of the original Johnny playing the fiddle on a hickory stump? So I said, well, what can I do? You know, I don't want to do another music like, you know, musical. So I said, nah, you know what? It would be pretty good if he challenges someone to a sporting event.
I told you, I'm the best.
We shall see.
And I said, oh, basketball is one-on-one. So I said, you know what? I said, let me write this. So I started writing it out simply of just a kid, just basically going through his regimen to get ready, you know, practicing on a court all by himself, and then wrote in the devil appears, challenges him to a basketball game for his soul. Stakes are what's in the devil's bag against the young man's soul.
Woohoo!
Then the ending part, which I used a gentleman who works with me, who's a Tiger Woods lookalike, really? And then Michael pops up and says, "You're pretty good." But once Michael got on board, it was sort of like, okay, attention to detail, spare no expense. You have the money to do this, do it right. And a lot of people came down just simply to help out. And Michael actually helped with the casting. He gave me a recommendation to Stefan Bird, who played Johnny. He said, go check this kid out. I met him. He met him at a catering event where Stefan was bartending. And I went down to meet him at a gym. I said, you have to be able to dunk. And he said, oh, watch this. And he went over and he dunked. On the front porch, that's Michael Wright, 5 Heartbeats, The Wanderers. And Michael said, I've been idolizing Michael Wright since I started acting. Is there any way you can get him? So I found his manager's number. I told him, I said, Michael Kenneth Williams wants Michael Wright. Can you get him down here? It's gonna be one day. And he brought him down, and Michael Wright's in the film as well. But a lot of it was because of Michael. So many people just say, as soon as I see Michael Kenneth Williams, I say, how the heck did they get Omar? How did they get Omar in their film? And then they say, I'm glued. I gotta watch this. I have to watch it front to back. And he's got that personality. Just his professionalism. That day we shot was 97 degrees. Michael walked out in the red suit, and the whole crew stopped and just admired. And he was just working in 97 degrees in that suit, never complained. We had, you know, we broke for lunch. He sat with all of us, and we just were telling stories. And he was just, you know, total professional. He just, you know, he enjoyed helping a filmmaker out. He enjoys the passion. He enjoys creativity. He helped Stefan along a lot, who played Johnny, because he would, you know, he was very patient. We shot Michael first, and then we were turning around, and, you know, that's a big equipment move. And Michael said, I'm feeling something good for the character. Can we turn around and get on me again? I just want to get something that's going on in my mind. And I said, you want to turn around? We turn around. Let's go. I said, everyone, we're going back on Michael. And we shot back on him. And of course, that's the takes we used in the film. And then we turned around, and it was time for, you know, Michael was there, and it was time for Stefan to do the final dunk and come down and, you know, beat his chest and go, yeah. And Michael just said, Nick, get it out of him. Get it. I want to hear him yell. I want to hear him scream. And I went over to Stefan and I said, Michael wants you to scream. He wants to see your rage. He wants to see your victory. And he was like, I got it. I'm gonna do it. And then Michael watched Michael wasn't even on camera, but he was yelling for Stefan, applauding for him and everything.
Yeah! Told you I'm the best.
Working with him was just a dream. It was just so easy because he just helps doing whatever he could do. One of my producers, Vincent Giarratano, was the second, and he read the script, and I said, "Can you come down and be my first AD?" And he said, "Sure, I got you." He said, "Did you cast a Devil basketball player?" I said, "No, not yet." He said, "I'm going to send you a link," and he sent me a link to YouTube for Nike commercials with Louis Da Silva in doing Nike commercials. So Louis was on board, and we kept him hidden, actually. And he came out. And he said, I said, why don't you just, you know, practice up a little? And everyone just was watching him while he was doing his tricks with the basketball. The whole crew was, where did you get this guy? Oh my God. So if you see when the transformation from Michael to the Louis, the Devil basketball player, was just a simple cutaway and turnaround. And that was it. And he's there. And that's the way I wanted it. And that's the way I think it came out better. So, yeah, and Louis doing things now. Louis was in the Fast Five. I think he was in a few of them. He's in it's the Venice Film Festival right now, so he's really taking off. Basically, the way we shot it, just to expedite everything, you know, because we couldn't be there all day. Set up 1-0. Okay, reset up 2-0. It would have took an extra 2 days. So basically, I got what I wanted in close-ups, and then we set up a dolly track and we tracked back and forth, which is the beautiful shot where you see the whole schoolyard behind them, which is kind of low. And we dollied back and forth. We didn't need sound because I knew that was going to be a musical sequence. Basically, while we're dolly tracking, I was just yelling out, you know, Louis, Akeem Olajuwon, you're up 3-0. So Louis would do the Akeem fadeaway. And then I would, you know, yell out the same way with Stefan while we're dolly tracking back and forth. Stefan is, you just got the ball, you're down 6-0, you know, do the layup. The Devil Goes Down was a proof of concept film for a feature script called On a Field of Legends. That's, you know, Michael gets challenged as the Devil by the original Johnny. In On a Field of Legends, an ex-superstar college quarterback who's injured and never drafted on the final play of the national championship, challenges death to a football game for his daughter's life using a dream team of old-time passed away players. I always had the dream of Michael playing the character of Death. Unfortunately, that can't happen now, but yeah, the feature script is getting a lot of reads, and it's with a bunch of production companies. So hoping we can get the funding for that. Aside from that, you know, I just worked for Adam Sandler again, did a 3-month gig with him, body doubling, and, you know, out in Long Island. So I'm just staying busy, you know, doing my acting thing and doing a little stand-up comedy again. And, you know, I'm in prep for another short film, which I'm going to shoot at the end of October. I think we did a nice little tribute to Michael. It's I want to give a tribute to you guys, because film festivals are, you know, where we get to meet other filmmakers, and then we get to, you know, just basically know the other, you know, all the filmmakers together. We're all in this together, and we're all going towards one particular goal. And you know, film festivals are a credit, and I totally enjoyed the Harlem Film Festival. And thank you for having it, and thank you for having me here.